olema sheep's Persian that the immersive into Telegram stuff today. Elinel, Samanta. Now Samanta we've never done, Elinel we've done. We know Bullet, we know Drake stole from him. We know that Elinel is a huge mentor to many of these artists. We also know that he's a prolific writer of music, you know, writes most of Daffy's records, writes a lot of records for a lot of artists. So you know he's absolutely established in the game. I love Elinel. Samanta too, never heard of her, but Chocolino, this is a new one. I don't think I heard this last week when I was in Tirana, but without further ado, let's go. First time I'm listening, and there are no subtitles, I don't think. Let's give it a go though, you never know. Let's see if it just says foreign. YouTube being ignorant as fuck again. This is completely different to anything. Okay, so it literally says there, foreign. YouTube, fuck off. Racist piece of shit. This is different. This is what I thought a track with him and Defina would sound like, but they made what was it, Fi? Like 4, maybe 5 months ago. That was fire, but it didn't sound like this, and this is what I expected a track with those two to sound like. Samanta.
Assassino, Chocolino, Chocolino, non quiero latino, poco más brasa, sí, asesino, Chocolino, Chocolino, toma en paz, boy, yo sé que, toma en paz, boy, yo sé que, toma en paz, boy, yo sé que, toma en 10, toma en 10, Chocolino.
One thing I do want to say is that Elinel is definitely, he's got the salt and pepper in the beard. Like, he's got a few grey hairs, but he didn't dye his hair. Most artists, most people who are on a level where people recognise them, once they start going grey, they start dyeing their hair, they start becoming a little bit faker, you know? Elinel doesn't give a shit. Not the fact that he doesn't give a shit, he knows he's killing it, even with the greys. And I respect that about that man, okay? Just first of all, that track, now that I've been to Tirana and I've been to, you know, the Naga Club and I've been to Bloku, I hear the music that comes out of there. It's a completely different energy. And I understand what you guys were talking about now, saying like, in the clubs it's completely different. Like, I never used to like that reggaeton bop music until I started listening to more and more of it and seeing how different it was, you know, because the beat is always the same. Do, 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 do. The beat is always the same vibe. but it's what the artist manages to do to it, you know. In terms of like a first track to listen to Samanta, I didn't really get to hear much from her in terms of like a vocal projection or like flow patterns, because I'm guessing Elinel wrote that as well. So didn't really get much from her. However, it was something different from Elinel that I've not heard from him before, so I really enjoyed that. Probably one that's going to go on the playlist, but not one that I'm personally going to listen to a hell of a lot, just because I feel like there are so many tracks out now, like throughout the summer, that are almost identical to that. And you know, the brain can only take in so much. I need difference, okay? I need something different. It's been your boy Teddy Gray on stuff. Bless up.